So, how do we diagnose the weird things happening in the house? How do we know if it's demonic or not? The very first thing, maybe the most important thing, is eliminate natural explanations first. Start by looking for any natural explanation for how this thing could be. So maybe you've got a busted furnace that's making weird noises at night. But if you're spending all your time trying to pray away a demon that's making noises, it's not actually going to do anything to fix the furnace, right? If you think you're hearing voices when you sit in a particular chair in your apartment, maybe make sure that it's not the TV in the apartment next door. Or if the motion sensor is getting set off when you're not home, maybe make sure that there's not any mouse in your kitchen, right? So we need to make sure that we look for all of the possible natural explanations and eliminate those first before we jump to any conclusions that it's a spiritual cause. So if we have eliminated all natural causes of the weird thing happening in the house, then okay, it could be demonic, but it still might not be. Not all spiritual things that happen in the house are going to be demonic things. And so the next question I would ask is this: is it creepy or is it malicious? Now, I get that unusual things happening in the house is going to be creepy no matter what. Are we talking about something that's merely creepy or something that also has a threat behind it? Because, when I set down the keys on one part of my counter and I find them somewhere else in the kitchen, that in itself wasn't a malicious thing. Yeah, it's creepy and weird. Or maybe if the garage door opens up in the middle of the afternoon all by itself and we can't find out any other reason why that might be, well, that in itself, yeah, is creepy, but it doesn't seem to be threatening me in any particular way. So is there something about this experience that also feels malicious? Does it feel like there's something threatening you? For example, maybe while you're in the room and you see that shadowy figure in the corner, do you suddenly start to think really dark thoughts, thoughts of self-harm, for example? Or when things move around the house, are they moved in places where it would suddenly be hazardous for you or somebody else in the household, right? Those would be the kinds of things that might come off as more threatening and not just creepy. If it's creepy, but there's not really a threat, then we would say that it's likely a ghost. If it's malicious, if the thing that's happening feels threatening in some way, then we would say, then yeah, it could be a demon. And that's an important distinction to make, because dealing with a ghost is different than dealing with a demon.